Can you hear me?
सर
Yes.
नमस्कार।
Yes,
नमस्कार नमस्कार, गुड मॉर्निंग।
good morning.
आज बहुत जल्दी बुला लिया ना मैंने। How are you all? Good morning, Parmas.
Good, sir. How is your health?
Health is okay. Health is better. वो बाद में थोड़ा डॉक्टर के पास जाना था, इसलिए I had to keep it at 6 o'clock only. Right. So we can expect a few members to come and share, but it's okay. Okay. So how have you all been? क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में?
Sir, one thing I wanted to ask in the book, page number 111. I think there is a printing mistake, I believe. Remember this about houses. The topic is that first
Right.
house is there. 10th house, 7th house, 10th house is there again. Instead of 10th house, I think it should be a 4th house.
In page number, what did you say?
111.
Actually, let me check. There are some printing mistakes, that's for sure. Yeah, after 7th, there should be 4th house, correct?
No. After first is 4th, right? The middle of the day. That should be 4th house, correct? Noon house.
मिडिल ऑफ द डे वो 10th हाउस होगा मैम।
हाँ,
Middle of the day is 10th house only.
10th house.
Then
Correct.
midnight house. Midnight house.
मिडनाइट 4th
Fourth
हाउस होगा।
house.
4th house.
Fourth.
So,
Correct.
okay.
लास्ट वाले में हो गया मिस्टेक।
That
Right.
should be 4th, right?
Correct.
हाँ जी।
Correct.
Okay.
Because in the
Good
midnight,
morning, sir.
good morning. Because in the midnight you dream about properties and you dream about a good life, right? You dream about the 4th house, no? And middle of the day you are super energetic. You should be actually.
Lord is moon. Okay.
Understood.
Good morning,
4th house.
sir.
Good morning.
कैसे सर अभी?
अभी ठीक है। आज वही बोल रहा था डॉक्टर के पास जाना है, इसलिए सुबह जल्दी बुला लिया सबको। All right.
Apart from that, it is very minute, like in a E's place only S is there, something like that.
Right.
That's,
Spelling mistakes are also there.
that's all. But this is the major.
Yeah, this one was major. Okay, good, you pointed it out. So in the next, copies we can rectify it. All right. And how is all of you? Kamlesh bhai kaise hain? Deba baba?
बस बढ़िया
All
एकदम
okay?
बढ़िया।
सर
बढ़िया.
सर बुक्स मिल गया।
हमको भी मिल गया सर, बहुत बढ़िया।
Okay, very good. अच्छा, बुक मिल गया तो तुरंत एक करेक्शन कर लो। पेज नंबर 111 में ना,
अच्छा,
लास्ट वाला हाउस इज 4th हाउस. Okay.
ओके।
Just do that correction. 111 पेज नंबर, पेंसिल से वहां पे कट करके।
कल तक 49th पेज पे ही पहुंचे हैं।
डॉक्टर सपना का हो गया पूरा।
I did, sir.
She is a fast reader.
111 में
111 में लास्ट पैराग्राफ में
10th हाउस इज द मिडनाइट हाउस।
हाँ, 4th हाउस कर दो उसको।
4th हाउस होगा।
हाँ जी।
इट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग बुक सर।
अच्छा,
हाँ,
क्या
जैसे
लगा?
लग रहा है कि वी आर डूइंग क्लास, मतलब इट्स नॉर्मल लाइक हाउ यू टीच अस
Right.
इन द क्लास, सेम डायलॉग, द सेम फ्लो इज देयर।
Right. I was also feeling the same only while writing it. So अभी next one also I'm gonna start, जिसमें we will be doing 51 charts का analysis using our SALSA method.
This book translation in any other language?
You please do know.
I'm ready to do in Kannada.
Do it. do it. I don't know Kannada at all. So any mistakes you
No.
made, that also I will not be able to know.
I think Ramakrishna ji can do Telugu or Tamil, I think.
I can
No,
do it
not,
Bengali
certainly,
also.
certainly not
Can
Tamil,
do.
but Telugu I
Devras
can
ji
do.
can do in Bengali.
Right. See, if you are serious about it, just send me a message. I'll tell you how to go ahead about it. We can really start translating.
So
Definitely.
translating to ho jayega. It will take,
Yeah,
but
some time it will take, but we can do it easily.
we have Google Translator also. But definitely after that we need to do a lot of
अरे
correction.
गूगल ट्रांसलेटर में मत जाना भाई, बहुत
नहीं,
परेशान
नहीं. We have done thousand pages of scripts. So,
अच्छा,
but उसके बाद proof reading करना बहुत
proofread
हाँ,
बहुत जरूरी है.
proof reading करना.
जरूरी. So like Google has given us so many facilities.
Correct. All right. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you about daily journaling and how should you do it. Okay, so that आपका ना astrological learning, astrological journey will be much more interesting. Okay, I just want to talk to you about that today.
Good morning.
Very good morning, Suraj. And predictions and all, events and all predictions, marriage, whereas some of you were requesting in the Telegram group.
Timing, like I tell you what has happened.
हाँ,
So now this is exam time. All students has given exam. Now
right.
in our apartment there are 3-4 students who are appearing for their board exams. They all came to me ki, uncle, tell me what would be my percentage. So I got scared. How can I tell you your percentage? Exam
Right.
आपने जैसे दिया वैसे ही मिलेगा आपको.
Correct.
नहीं, मेरे को percentage बताओ कितना मिलेगा.
Percentage बताओ. अच्छा, okay.
So this is one thing. और एक था कि शादी कब होगा, डेट बताओ मेरे को. तो वहाँ
No,
पे
that accurate, can we tell? Can we see that much accurate?
See, in our SALSA method of philosophy of SALSA method now, we don't want to get into it also. Right? We want to, instead of telling them the date, we want to tell them ki, bhai, what kind of a spouse you should be looking for. Right? That is a better way to guide them. Right? But then any which ways, there are many techniques, and talking of accuracy, it can go as high as 80 to 90% accurately. We can predict timing of the events also. And
I think BNN can help us, no?
BNN can help us. Even our salsa method, the techniques that you have already learned, you need to apply it in the right way. Right. Then KP system also has a lot of timing wala strategies. So definitely timing of the events, we will take it up. And if you have you observed the latest recordings of level 2 or so? Or are you attending level 2? The currently that is going on, you are attending. You will understand that we are going super detailed and very slow. Right? Because last time we spent an entirely 2 hours on just discussing the elements only. Right? So similarly, when we do a level 3 in the next month, okay, we will be going very deep. Okay. So there, I think you should attend that also, wherein again, we will talk more detail about timing of the events. All right. So make sure you are, keeping aside your calendar next month for whenever the level 3 starts, you should start attending. Right. So next month, level 1 and level 3 is what is planned.
Level 4 का भी सब कुछ क्लास करवा दीजिए.
हाँ, फिर then next level. अभी थोड़ा सा format has changed. So we'll be doing level 1 every month. Level 2 we will be doing once in 2 months.
Because the level 4 का touch चला जा रहा है. Like till last time we did was KP.
My question is, why do you need me to keep in touch with astrology?
No,
Right.
live classes का मजा ही अलग होता है.
I understand, but live classes ठीक है ना? Live classes तो चल ही रही है, and I recommend you attend every live class if possible. Right? because we are sharing so many different things in every live class. Those who are attending regularly, they will know, right? So regardless of which level is happening now, you should attend,
No, that's so we
all
are
right?
trying.
And definitely level 4, level 5 live classes definitely will happen,
But वो मतलब divisional charts and
right?
KP where we left last time.
Right,
So if we
that will
can,
also happen. Yeah,
again start ना, so वो practice हो जाएगी.
right. Okay. Chal. So let us get into the journaling technique. Okay. What you should be journaling every day. Okay. So first of all, why is journaling important? We should know that. Okay. Okay. This time let's do a different kind of a presentation.
So what is journaling?
Let us start with that question. Very good. Just give me one moment. Okay. Okay. So what is journaling? Journaling is, talking to your planets every day, for example, right? Journaling is, accessing your own energy every day. Okay, that is what journaling is. So we write that. So basically, so see, everybody, we have different, our entire day is filled with different energies, right? And then we forget to kind of, sit down and think and reflect and calm down, and so this is a this routine will be a great way to access your energy every day. All right. It is also a way to channelize your energies, right? And of course, this is a way to become a lot more aware, right? So this is very important. Okay, this is very important. All right. What is needed for journaling every day? You need a nice, attractive, or whatever attracts you, okay, diary. And make sure this diary is kind of big enough, okay, as in not the small pocket diary. Okay. Okay, if you are attracted to, small diaries, that is also okay. Or, if you're attracted to very simple diaries, that is also okay. Understood? But have a nice diary, okay, and not the pocket ones. Pocket size is too small to journal everything every day. Okay, so you need a nice new. Make sure it is a new diary. If you're starting it from today, make sure it's a new diary. All right. Then another very important thing that you need is space. Right? A daily routine space. Now, this space you can customize. This is very important. Huh? How will you customize your space? Any ideas? And this has to be your space. Huh? Nobody else needs to access that space. Or, uh, you should protect that space, basically. Nobody else gets into that space. Right? Throughout the day, as far as possible, nobody else sits on that chair. Okay? Nobody else, works something on that table. It could be a small space also, right? But it should be your space, completely your space. So whenever you get into that space, you completely tune into yourself. All right? Do you have that kind of a space? Can you create that kind of a space?
That can be created.
We have to make provision.
I have one.
You have one, no? Okay, very good. Right? If you want, you can use whatever, perfumes you like, or whatever, air fresheners, or, whatever you like, right? You just energize that space, right? You keep it energized. That space is your space, right? That space slowly, steadily gets accustomed to your energy. Okay. So energize this space. So how will you energize? You can use, all the five senses, right? So visually you can energize it. So if you like any photographs, right, or any deities, भगवान का पिक्चर पसंद है, या खाली बीच का पिक्चर है, या घोड़ों का पिक्चर है, जो भी है, whatever you like, whatever you naturally feel attracted to, so you can visually energize it. You can auditorily energize it. How will you auditorily energize?
As now you have put on the music.
Music, correct. Thank you for
Think so.
confirming. I forgot to ask you whether you can hear that music or not. Right? Okay. So music, right? Music is a nice auditory way of energizing that space. All right. Am I feeling excitement to create this kind of a space for yourself? Are you feeling that excitement? Right? You should have your own space. Kabhi bhi, kuch bhi ho gaya, you can get into that zone. Right? You can get into your space. Right? This is very, very important. Then eyes, ears, nose. So whichever aroma you might be liking. All right. So if you want camphor, you can have that kapurdani there, right? You can have that camphor ka, smell, or any other, right? There are these pouches, no, which keep on emitting smell throughout the month or so, right? So you can have those, right? Whatever. So make it nice, fragrant, right, with aromas and all. All right. After that, have some, on that space you can have some, nice, what to say? क्या बोलेंगे उसको? If you like chocolates, keep chocolate. So we're talking of the tongue now, right? If you like chocolates, keep chocolates. Or if you like any kind of sweet there, right? Keep it on that table. Or what else can you keep, right? If you like that spicy taste, there are these ginger mints that come, right? So you can use them. So anything which will trigger your taste, have that also on that table, right? Okay. These four things you can do, right? This will become a remedy in itself for yourself, okay? All right.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. Okay. So these all things you'll have to do and create this space. Okay. How many of you can create this much? Can you create it?
Yes, sir.
Any kind of challenge do you think you will face while creating this?
No, I do have.
You do have all of these things, huh?
Yeah.
Very- Okay.
We can include the touch of it, the feel of it.
Yeah. You can include that also, touch, feel. So what will you include there?
The place where I sit,
Hmm.
and on the front of this thing where I have my small table on that.
Correct.
And
So you can have a velvet cloth on it if you
Ah.
like, right?
We can keep a flowers also.
Flower
Yes.
vase or so texture, cloths or anything. So anything that triggers your touch, right? Triggering
अकॉर्डिंग टू
touch.
प्लेनेट होगा सर ये सभी
फिलहाल आपको जो पसंद है उससे चालू करो. फिलहाल whatever you know feel a liking to. Okay.
मैं मोस्टली मैं देख रहा हूँ सर इसमें सभी वीनस की चीजें आ रही है खास करके सभी तो ऐसा तो नहीं कि वो
आपके केस में
हाँ
आपके
नहीं
केस में शायद आपको you are visualizing lot of Venus things, right? हो सकता है देवा बाबा is visualizing sweets on the table, while Sarojji is visualizing maybe a bowl of mirchi there. Right? It all depends on you. Okay, it all depends on what you like, what you are feeling like having. Yes, Nagendra ji. Acha, okay, right? So it is up to you. Okay, right now get started with what you want. As you begin the journaling, you will understand, acha, okay, this thing needs to change, we will change it to this. This thing needs to change, we will change it to this. Right? And for making sure the energies are getting triggered, so keep it clean and clear. Okay.
Till we can properly define a space, can we associate by putting a certain mat there?
Yeah.
Till we can conclude the entire thing.
Right.
Thank you.
Avoid spaces near the toilets, washrooms, right? Because they are going to trigger your auditory roots a lot, no? Right? If you keep them near washrooms, you're going to keep on hearing, flush all the time. Right? Okay. So make sure you create this space for yourself. Okay? Keep it nice, clean, clear. All right? Okay. Then diary we have already said. Any attractive pen you like, use a pen also. Right? Or if you want to write through pencil, that is also okay. So
Stationaries, whatever you
stationaries, right? But don't cramp it up. Acha, visually also, you can keep on the table something someone has, someone very close has gifted to you with a very clean heart, right? You can keep some artifacts or you can keep some, those kind of things also. All right, so all of these things are needed. And then, of course, your chart and other details, right? Other details means your, dasha sequence, right? And your salsa chart, right? All of these things should be there with. So keep your salsa chart. Dasha sequence you should have with you. Then, of course, combined relationships of planets. That printout should be there. Then what else do you need?
Mood of
Modes of the
planet.
planet.
Mood of the planets, if you have calculated. Mode of planet sheet. Game of houses wala sheet. Right? And any other things, right? Your KP significators, if you have, gone to that level also. Whatever you feel like, right? Apna Parmarji is a master at all of these things. Huh? He knows how to organize and, make those tables and all. So you should get in touch with him and ask him what exactly he's doing. Right? You can have that, Navtara system printout. Right? Although, 9 taras are there, no? So you can just note down which nakshatra is falling in which Navtara and all of those. And so on and so forth. So whatever you feel like, you should have it. Okay? As a kit. It's your SALSA kit, right? Everything is there in that kit. Okay. All right. Then, so you'll have to create all of these things, right? Then let us talk about the ritual itself, daily ritual, right? So, in your diary, always a fresh new page, all right, whenever you sit. Don't write in the same old page. If there is space, some of us, we are habituated कि पहले ही चालू कर दे. So come up, it's a fresh journaling, right? Okay. Ideal time. There are two time slots, ideal time slots. One is morning and another is before sleep. But I will recommend before sleep than early morning. Okay. Right. I will recommend before sleeping. But if that is not possible, go to early morning. Right? Because early morning, it can become hectic. Right? Because you want to prepare. Right? You want to, get started and so many things. Right? So before sleep is the best time. Okay. To do this ritual. Okay. You might need 15 to 30 minutes. Right? So that much time you need to spend. So in the journal, so first thing that you can note down, बाकी सारी चीजें आपके साथ में है ही, आपका चार्ट वगैरह सब साथ में है. So on the top of the journal, you can mention the date, right? कि आज का date क्या था, and you can also mention the dasha sequence for the day, right? Right up to prana dasha, okay? Okay, right up to prana dasha. You just mention that. उसके बाद then write down 3 major events of the day. If you want, you can write down 5 also. Depends. 3 to 5 major events of the day. Right? Today I bought a new laptop. Today I received Sudhir sir's book. Right? Or anything, okay, positive events, negative events, right? Whatever first 5 events that come to your life, come to your mind. We just mention 3 to 5 major events of the day. Okay. Then below each event, try to connect to astrology. Matlab, write the astrological justification. I bought a new laptop today because it was Pranadasha of Venus, for example. Right? Zarurat nahi tha, lekin I just wanted to buy something to flaunt. I just wanted to buy something because I saw it was very beautiful. Understood? मैंने आज मेरे दोस्त को थप्पड़ मार दिया. Right? So try to connect to it astrologically, because actually your timing is such a right. In my Sukshma Dasha, there is Saturn there. Right? And Saturn is not in a very good mood. Whatever reason. So as you keep journaling every day, your astrological justifications will keep on becoming better and better and better and better. Right? So justification mein what all things you can include? You can include the dasha. Right? You can include your salsa chart. भाई दशा में नहीं दिख रहा, लेकिन ये this is a pattern of my life. This particular event is a pattern of my life. It is there in the salsa chart. Understood? That can also be, right, a justification. Then you can check for aspects in your chart. कि हाँ आज ये event हुआ because this thing is aspecting that thing. This planet is aspecting this planet, right? That is why probably, I went through this kind of a situation. Right? Check in the relationship sheet. Combined relationship. Right? आज मम्मी पापा झगड़ रहे थे, जिंदगी भर झगड़ते ही रहे हैं, because in my combined relationship, sun and moon are actually neutral. Right? They are not friends. They are just neutral. Right? So, for every event, you should write down an astrological justification. Alright. So, this thing should take about 15 minutes up to now. Okay? This entire thing. And then the next 15 days, 15 minutes can be dedicated to the next day. Right? Now, before you go to the next day, first thing that is important to be done is gratitude for this day. Right? So, write down 3 statements of gratitude. Right? Anything, right? So, because when you are grateful, you are reminding yourself, okay? You are refocusing yourself to the positives. So, write down any 3 things that happened really good that day. All right?
These all must be in good handwriting.
That is not in my control. Yeah, but you came up with a
Good
very
handwriting in such a way that you should understand.
right. You yourself understand, that's enough.
Yeah, that is more than enough.
Right. Okay. So don't type all of these things. Huh? So I'll mention it here. When I've mentioned pen, you should write. Right? Okay. Do not type. Okay. Actually, in today's world, I should also say don't use AI also. Right? I should say that also. Right? Chat GPT, tell me how was my day today. Right? Don't do that. Okay. By the way, are you reading all the articles that we are publishing, all the posts and all, right? We are publishing one post every day, almost every day. So it is there on website, on our Facebook group and Facebook page also. So you should read them. Huh? The AI
Yes.
wala article also had posted.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Already.
we are reading.
Okay, so write statements of gratitude, at least 3 statements you should write. Ki, today I was grateful this happened, I am grateful this happened, I am grateful this happened, right? Okay. Then write down next day Dasha sequence. Okay. Write down next day Dasha sequence. So what are you seeing the next day? Then similarly, you should write down 3 to 5 expected major events of the day, of the next day. ये वाले स्टेप से क्या होगा मालूम है? You will be prepared. You will be aware. And this will completely transform your energy. वो इवेंट नेक्स्ट डे हुआ नहीं हुआ वो बाद की बात है, right? Here we are not at any race. There is no race. There is no competition कि नहीं निकलना ही चाहिए, सही निकलना ही चाहिए. Nothing like that, right? But you should be prepared and aware, right? So this itself, preparation and awareness, is a remedy in itself for protecting yourself. So automatically a protective aura will develop around you. Okay? All of these things have a very deep spiritual energy. How many of you agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
of
sir.
these
Yes,
things
sir.
have very deep spiritual energies. Though we are just
Create a
writing
mental
steps,
awareness.
right? Though these are only steps, logical steps, but behind this logic, there is a lot of illogical things that are happening.
Yes.
Okay, that is why I'm giving you this format. All right. So, when you are aware what is going to happen the next day, you are already prepared. Okay, and you already, you will know when to guard your energy, when to open up your energy, when to use Rahu, when to use Ketu. Right? You already have that sense inside you. Understood? Okay. So you should write down 3 to 5 expected major events of the next day, and also write down astrological justifications for the same. And then you should close. Okay, what will you do for closing? Right. Write down one, appreciative statement about yourself. It has to be a new statement every day. Today I was looking very handsome. Right? For example, you can write that. Okay. Or today I handled this situation. Spouse बहुत उकसा रही थी या उकसा रहा था, right? But I was very calm. Right? So write down that one statement of appreciation to yourself. Or today I helped 100 people with their chart analysis. Whatever it is. Right? And don't write a logical statement, write an emotional statement. So that statement should have some emotional words in it. So how I felt like this, I felt like that, I felt great, I felt awesome, I felt happy by doing that. So there should be an emotional word in that statement. Understood? That is how you can close. Right? And then go to sleep. If you're doing it in the evening before sleep. If you're doing it in the morning, then you close it and then you just carry on with your day. Understood? Right? So the next day when you open it, you will understand. Right? You will already have some expectation. अच्छा, ये मैंने events predict किए थे, right? Out of these 5, say these 2 happened, these 3 happened, or similar situations happened. What this will do, this will, make you come even more closer to the planets. Right? Okay. Any questions or any suggestions also? You can add your own flavor to all of this. Right?
Sarji, for those of us who have not yet learnt about dashas and conversant with that.
No worries. That is okay. Then do it without the dashas. Okay. Do it without the dashas. And once you learn dashas, then you can include that. All right. So how will you do it without the dashas? See, you can just write down 3 to 5 major events of the day. Correct? Then you can mention below them which planet do you think it relates to on that day. Which planetary energies you were feeling more on that day.
It would be intuition based mostly.
It can be intuition also, that is also okay. Or you can try to logically connect it with the planets. Right? Today I walked 16,000 steps. Right? For example. Right? Then you can just write below astrological explanation. Today I think Saturn's energy was very high. Or Mars energy was very high. Right? Or whatever you feel like. Right? Whatever comes to your mind, whatever comes to your heart, you should write down. Right? Now, in the next section, if you don't know dashas and all, what will you do? 3 to 5 expected events of the day, any which ways you know. Right? You're going to go do an interview next day, or you have planned for a travel next day. You already know about that. Right? Then just try to understand that and try to note down which planets you will need by you. Right? You will need help of which planets, which energies, which behavioral patterns. Just note those things down. Right? And for dashas also, please continue watching the recordings and all. Okay? Right? We will be doing live classes, that's for sure. Because of the health and all, we are doing just one live class every day, nowadays. Right? So continue watching the recording, learn everything, and whenever live class is also there, attend that also. Right? Okay. Any suggestions, any questions? Abhi, what I do is, I am also an angel therapist and practitioner of that also. So I will also get into the daily guidance, right, of that day. So that also matches a lot. Okay, those things. If you have learned cartomancy, you can do that also. Right. Any additional thing that tarot, if you know. Right, you can just pull up while closing, just pull up a daily guidance card. Right. So that is also
so we can use numerology also, day wise predictions.
You can use numerology, but again numerology, astrology thoda sa nazdik aa jata. These cards thing, that is purely illogical. है कि नहीं?
Tarot and
Right,
cartomancy, yeah.
right. So that is purely illogical. And close it with an illogical thing, right? Just pull out a card, right? Your, guidance for the next day, right? Something like that. So, those things will also be with. So you can do that. So I add that flavor, that element while doing that. All right. Any other question? Any other suggestion? Any other ideas you are having?
But normally this card you pull out in the morning, no?
ऐसे कुछ नहीं है.
The daily guidance card?
Nothing like that.
Okay.
Nothing like that. These are all myths only. Energies are always with you.
So how does tarot works? Based on intuition or energy?
It's energy only. Everything works. Tarot works. Angels work. Right? You can create your own things also. They will also work. Okay. अबे टैरो भी किसी इंसान ने बनाया. Angel therapy also किसी इंसान ने बनाया. Right? You can create your own therapies also.
But so tarot, we cannot get into that detail, no? Like day-wise prediction.
I don't know. I haven't learned tarot in detail, so I cannot comment a lot on it. But it can give you very good guidance.
Till guidance, it is okay, but not very minute detail.
Daily guidance also it can give you. But again, mother and father of all is astrology. Right? So that is why we are spending like entire 28-29 minutes with astrology. And just final 1 minute with something like this. If you know. If you do not know, that is also okay. Doesn't matter. Our astrology is also enough. Understood?
No, from all these years, from my fourth standard, I believe one of my dance teachers suggested me to do this like this. Like every day in the night, you think about the sequences and note down that one and prepare yourself for the next day. That is what I used to do. So what I learned was like you will be more organized when you do like that. So you will be aware of it, what I'm doing tomorrow.
Correct.
It was very easy as a profession also, personal also, to be prepared.
Correct.
That's what I used to have.
Correct.
Now, after started learning this SALSA method, I used to just see what is my dashas for the tomorrow. And I used to mentally prepare myself. I never noted down, but I used to mentally prepare for a few events or something like that.
Right.
So now I can add up this as a new element in my
Correct. Correct.
journey.
Correct. You should. You should.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else? Any comments? Do you think this will help you? Doing this every day will help you?
Yeah, this will organize you.
Okay.
And definitely your intuition power will develop. You can start predicting your next day beforehand. And
correct. Very true.
Maybe because I'm doing from very small, my intuitions are there and it works. That's what I have observed myself.
Right. See, this is not just logical thing that you will be doing. Consciously, suppose ठीक है, logically आपको समझ में आ जाएगा what you are doing, right? But this is not just a logical activity. You have no idea how much of healing and how much of therapeutic activity this will be. Right? See, there are two minds we have to take care of. Three minds actually, but two is also okay to start off. And that is your conscious mind, subconscious mind, and then there is the unconscious also. So this activity will start taking care of all the three. Right? It's just not logical. There is a lot of illogical elements, hidden elements, just by doing this small activity. All right. Okay. I have sent this PDF in the Telegram group. Hope you have found it.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Okay, sir.
This will, I think we'll have to be more honest with ourselves when we're doing this exercise. And then that way it will help, I think, develop our me planet. I mean, even if somebody's me planet is on the negative, I think
Right.
working on that, maybe it will become positive.
Very true. Very true. And you know, yeah, at least be honest with yourself. And that's a very important point you said. Right. At least there can be one person we can be completely, fully transparent with. Right. And that is
Any
you and
activities,
yourself.
whenever you try to grip your thinking, thought process, it always helps.
Right.
Because that is the root
Correct.
cause of any mishap or misdeed.
Very true.
So as soon as you discipline that, it will help a lot.
Very true. Talking of discipline, try to maintain one fixed time. रोज का एक time रखो. So
That is.
it will be better. Right? It will really help you. All right.
Somewhere you have to surrender.
Yeah, very true. This time will be your Ketu time.
Yes.
At least with yourself. Right?
Very true.
No hiding with yourself. Right? No secrets with yourself. Right? Being completely open to yourself. Right? So, okay.
So we have to keep this
It's way
diary
too box,
in
huh?
lock and key, sir.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if this diary comes
Deva
in the
Baba
hands
has a
of your
lot of secrets. Right. Right. Buy a tijori for this. Okay. Or there are, diaries with locks also.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know there are some diaries which come and you can
you
actually
can
lock them.
you can key them.
Right. So you can buy that kind of a diary also. All right. Okay.
Those diary does not have any key, numbering system.
Numbering system is also there.
Yes.
I think you can search on Amazon, diaries with locks or something like that. You can just check.
सर
You can
उसको
write-
रफ पेज में लिख के लूज पेज में रख के उसको स्कैन करके फोल्डर में डाल दो उसको और वो जो डिस्ट्रॉय कर दो बाकी
स्कैन करके डाल दो कि बड़े राहु को अब चार्ज अप कर रहे हो स्कैन मिल जाएगा किसी को फिर हो जाएगा
नहीं फिर उसको फोल्डर को लॉक करके रखे ना सर आप या अपने अलग से पेन ड्राइव में
राइट राइट करेक्ट okay so start this and be in a very nice energy when you are journaling so even though you're going to do it before sleep or something wear nice clothes feel energetic basically if you're doing it late in the night have a bath and then sit and then do it right any which ways you must be having a bath before you go to sleep right so just have that bath do those journal and then go to sleep
Sarji, also is it required that your mind should not be agitated when you're journaling?
ऐसे कुछ नहीं you cannot control that no अगर है agitated तो निकाल दो पूरा agitation journal में right
प्राणायाम कुछ करके
करेक्ट वो 3 to 5 major events of the day लिखा है ना अपन ने अरे इसने मुझे ये बोला उसने ये कैसे बोला मुझे राइट आई डोंट एक्सेप्ट दिस एंड दैट राइट सो राइट दैट इवेंट और फिर उसके नीचे उसका एस्ट्रोलॉजिकल जस्टिफिकेशन राइट The moment you do astrological justification, no, half of your agitation will go away. Half of your irritation will go away. You will check.
ये
Understand?
मियाँ बीवी का झगड़ा जो होता है, is it a major event or a minor event according to you?
That is up to you now.
क्योंकि then 3 to 5 major events उसमें ही जाता है.
That is up to you. I think for you, definitely it is. Right? But for some people, that is a routine. So they will not write it in major events at all.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right? So it is up to you.
But
Okay.
sir, one thing it is sure that once starts it, honestly, initial 5-7 days, sleep will be delayed.
Acha. Okay. So what I want to do right now with you, so there is still 30 minutes are there, right? Let us spend 20 minutes to just start a journal right away. Okay, it's okay if you don't have a new diary. It's okay if you don't have a new notebook, right? It's okay, right? Just grab a piece of paper, right? And a PDF is already sent in the Telegram group, the format, it is already there, right? See, this space also is nice space. अपने सालसा फैमिली के साथ is also nice space to be in, no?
Yes.
Right? अपनी space तो आप बना ही लोगे. Right? But right now, currently also, the energies are nice. Just go ahead and start your journaling. All right? Just go ahead, take 20 minutes. Right? I'll keep the music going on. Right? Just write down. Okay? Follow that format. I'll keep the format on the screen also. And start journaling for the next 20 minutes. Okay? I'm going to switch off my video. I'm going to mute myself. But you'll keep hearing the sound. And start. Okay? Just write down all of these things, right? Whatever you know, forget if you don't know the Dasha sequence, it is going to take time to get the Dasha sequence. Do it later. But whatever you can write down. And then we will talk about how do you feel and what did you realize and all of this. So, just go ahead and start journaling.
I'm
Okay?
already doing it, so I can add only astronomical thing into my journal, correct?
Correct. Right? So do it anyways, all right? If you're
Yeah.
already doing it, try to follow this format as it is, all right? Okay. So
But it's similar only. I do every
excellent.
night.
Excellent.
Only thing is I won't note down these dashas, all those things. I'm not noting it down.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
All right. So,
With that, another
right.
maybe.
Okay. So start writing right now. 20 minutes. You should keep writing. Okay. And I will see you again at 7:20. I am here only, right? But I will see you at 7:20. All right. Go ahead. Please begin. Okay, done. Still writing. Go ahead. Take 5 more minutes. Complete.
Of Google search has declined 60.
All right. Okay. Done? Yes? Yeah. Very good. Congratulations. Give yourself a big round of applause. You have done your first journal entry. for many of you, not everybody. So now you tell me, how are you feeling? Which portion was the toughest? Which portion was easiest?
Showing gratitude was the toughest.
Acha?
Yeah, like we generally don't, show this gratitude towards Almighty or whatever,
Very true.
nature. To to surrender and to pay your gratitude is the biggest thing, I think, because God has provided us everything, every amenities to fight every challenge. So we must accept that, and we must tell that to Almighty that thank you so much for providing us all facilities and things, and so that we can face the challenges and overcome the situation.
Very true. Very true. That's a very big point. Right. But then you have to train yourself to be grateful in everything.
Yeah.
Right. And when that awareness comes in, I think you will transform. Okay. Anybody else? Any other observations? Anything you want to share after writing that?
So even combined relationship talks about your daily routine, how it will go about.
Yeah.
So
You
that is
can,
also very important.
right, you can apply that combined relationship to the dasha sequence also.
Like mine is today Moon, Rahu, Jupiter, and Saturn. So Moon is the Mitra, we can say, but from Moon onwards, it's Ati Shatru.
Correct.
Like Moon and Rahu is Ati Shatru, Rahu and Jupiter is Ati Shatru, Jupiter and Saturn is Satru. So this is the sequence.
Correct.
So that way I have to plan and.
Correct. You have to be aware.
So you mean to say that dasha sequence, we have to see the combine also?
Yeah. Observe that relationship also. Right. For example, Sukshma Dasha and Prana Dasha, if they are enemies of each other.
Yeah.
Right, then that day can bring out some challenges too. All right. But if Pratyantar and Sukshma, that is also enemy, right? Sukshma and Prana, that is also enemy. You can apply that negative into negative is equal to positive wala effect. So maybe that day might be difficult for you. All right, but overall जो प्रत्यंतर दशा का जो भी time frame है, right? Overall, it might bring in some positivity in your life. Okay, so that is why you have to observe every day. That is why you have to journal every day. Then you will understand these energies in a better way. Understood?
Yes.
Saji, two enemy planets, unfriendly planets in the uncomfortable house, does it become positive?
It can.
It can. Like Moon and Venus in a 6th house can become positive, is it?
It can. See what will happen. Simple logic now. So they are like two people who don't like each other. They are sitting on the same bench. Right? Now what will they do? They will keep fighting with each other. Right? And they will not work on that uncomfortable house. Right? Or they will ignore that uncomfortable house. Or they both might end up giving you positive results in that uncomfortable house because of their fighting. Right? So in astrology, always remember negative into negative is positive. So rules of mathematics will apply to astrology. Okay, negative into negative is positive. You multiply, it becomes a square. right? So moon into moon will become moon square. A lot of moons effect, for example. So rules of mathematics, okay, remember that. Simple rules of mathematics. Right? So that is why I always say, if you have Venus in 6th house, get married to a person who has Venus in the 12th house or 6th house. Right? So when your energies combine, negative into negative, there is a bigger chance of becoming positive. Understood? So Venus in 6th house doesn't mean you should not get into a relationship. Right?
I have Venus in 6th house.
Right. Hello, Sitamani ji. Good to see you.
No, I thought Venus in 6th house means bad relationships. That's why I.
It could end up to be a challenging relationship with someone who has Venus in, say, 7th house, or someone who has Venus, say, in 10th house. Right? But it might become a very good relationship if someone has Venus in 12th house. So one person has Venus in 6th, one person has Venus in 12th. Right? So that negative into negative can become positive. Right?
And in our SALSA method, Venus denotes spouse, is it?
Spouse, yes.
Of any gender.
Of any gender, yes, yes.
Okay. Because some people were saying Jupiter as related to man and Venus to women.
No. For any gender.
Okay.
Right? Venus is that fellow whom you share your tan, man, dhan with. Okay. Anybody else would like to share? How do you feel after journaling? Especially if you have done it for the first time. Did you write that closing statement? Something good about yourself?
Yeah, did.
Okay.
So first time it was very
Sarojji
basic.
did not write. Sarojji did not write. Huh? That part you forgot.
No.
The most important
Yes.
part you forgot.
Yeah.
So write it now. You should write that. Yeah, first time can be basic. First time can be very, subtle. But if you continue this, 3 months, 6 months down the line, you will see, oh my God, so many deep things I am writing. Understood?
Yeah. We
Yes,
still
sir.
challenges with maintaining the things, sir. Everything is set up. There is no problem with that. But with my other daily routines, it becomes difficult.
Right.
Sometimes they come at 6 o'clock, sometimes they come at 7 o'clock, going early in the morning.
Right.
Even today it is difficult. Again, I have to go for meeting somewhere else.
Okay.
Later.
Okay.
By the time I come back, it is going to be 1 or 2.
You're super tired with your routine. Huh? You need a break. You need a break.
One of my major events was starting SARAS today.
Acha. Okay, excellent.
I began with a bang, like.
Wow, very nice. Devavrata ji, what you are saying?
So I was telling ki yes, negative into negative is positive. My Venus is in 6th house. My spouse's Venus is also in 6th house.
Okay.
So that may be the reason we are maintaining this relationship.
Correct. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप एक दूसरे की इंसल्ट नहीं करोगे. वो भी
हाँ,
आप
वो करते हैं.
लेकिन उसके बगैर आप जी नहीं पाओगे.
Correct.
अरे आज तुमने मेरे बारे में कुछ बुरा बोला नहीं. तुम मुझे प्यार नहीं करते हो. Understood?
Correct.
That kind of a relation.
ये भी हो सकता है ना, वो बुरा बोली लेकिन हम सुना नहीं.
हाँ, ऐसे भी हो सकता है.
Ignore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then when the time comes, chances are the support will also be there. जो spouse का support that we expect, right? That will also be there in such a situation. All right.
So for this, my daily routine, I have to compare that it's getting
Yes.
matched. for
Right.
future some hours.
Right.
Maybe till night even. Because I'm
Okay.
going to deal with government peoples regarding housing building society meeting.
Hmm.
Then again I have to talk. Then traveling is going to be there.
Hmm.
Maybe they are going to arrange the transportation.
Hmm.
Never I eat outside. Today I have to eat outside.
Okay.
Lunch is going to be there. Then evening again I have to talk to the students for some other issues.
Right. So check your Sukshma Dasha and Prana Dasha. Right? They will give you an indication of this.
Yes.
All right, everyone. So happy journaling. Everybody should keep journaling every day. Right. If you miss it, doesn't matter. Again, go ahead, get started again. Right. And keep, asking each other in the Telegram group also. Have you done the journal? Have you done the journal? Have you done the journal? Right. Okay.
Sir, one small doubt.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Is there a buddy system possible? Because we cannot come to you for everything. Some senior person who become a buddy and
Every Telegram group has a senior
buddy.
person.
Okay, okay.
So the only thing not happening is asking questions. So you should ask questions.
Okay.
Okay. Every group has a senior.
So we can
Yeah.
freely ask any questions,
Freely
however
ask.
silly it
Right.
is.
Yes, yes. Right. And I am also in touch with the seniors all the time. So if there is some question in the group, someone has answered to it, I am monitoring those answers also. Understand? So please feel free to ask. Okay, you will get the answers.
Thank you.
All right.
Sir, yesterday the SARAS meeting message came very late, sir.
Yes, yes, very true. In fact, it was you that reminded me, tomorrow is SARAS meeting. So I immediately sent this home link also.
Because till evening I saw if you'll give chart, then it will be difficult for us.
So no, I was
saw
not
the
planning
message.
on chart at all today. I just wanted to tell you this journaling system today. If there is a
I think
chart,
many
I'll
of
try
them
to give
don't
you
know.
Monday. That's okay.
I
They can
think
watch
many
the
of
recording.
them don't know
That's
regarding this meeting. Sir.
They can watch the recording also. But calendar, it was already there, no? So people knew there was SARAS meeting today.
But timing must change that.
बहुत सारे लोग ना 8 बजे के सोच रहे होंगे
8 बजे एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे थे यस
अच्छा अच्छा okay anyway they'll have to watch the recording. All right. Okay.
Is it in the app that SARAS meeting thing is
No, I am creating a new folder. There you will get all the SARAS meetings, right? Recently the settings in the app changed. Right. So that is why you are not seeing the batches anymore, no?
Yeah, batch code is now missing.
Right. So I'll be creating a new folder and I'll be sharing that folder with all of you.
So SARAS recordings will be available in that
Yes,
folder?
yes. All the earlier SARAS recordings will also be there with you.
Oh.
All right. Okay.
And you don't start earlier than 6, right? I mean, that is the earliest.
Yeah, that's the earliest. Yes, yes. 6 is the earliest. And that also today because I have to go to a doctor's appointment. And so it is at 8 only. Most of the
Aapka
time.
health theek hai abhi? You're still recovering?
Still recovering, still recovering. Right. Still not the best. But it is recovering for sure. Okay. आज देखो सीतामणि जी और निताशा जी एक साथ हैं.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
गुड मॉर्निंग. किसके घर पे हो, निताशा के या सीतामणि जी के?
आप गेस करिए सर.
आई थिंक निताशा जी के घर पे.
No, at my place.
No,
sir.
Sitamani's place.
Okay, very good.
The background change.
Very good, very good.
सर इच बढ़ रही है, छोड़ ही नहीं रही. सर कैसी है आपकी तबीयत कैसी है? Seeing you after quite some time.
Yeah, getting better, getting better.
Next visit ना सर हो सकता है कि आपका डोर नॉक कर रहे होंगे हम.
अरे वाह, very good. आओ. Most welcome.
अंशु जी के घर जा रहे हैं आज हम। सर कल राकेश और अनूप जी की आपने फोटो नहीं देखी? उससे पता नहीं चला सब दिल्ली के दिल्ली में ही होंगे, चंडीगढ़ में कैसे होंगे
नहीं
सब?
देखे मैंने, नहीं देखे मैंने।
ओके ठीक है।
और मुझे थोड़ी याद रहता है कौन किधर रहता है।
नेचुरली
अच्छा
Meeting
अच्छा,
first है।
हाँ ये भी है।
But
ठीक है।
good to see you together. Very good.
राइट राइट।
हाय, मुझे तो गोवा की याद आ गई बिल्कुल, और कल तो आपकी बहुत याद आई कि आपकी वजह से तो हम सारे इकट्ठे हैं। सच्ची में बिल्कुल फैमिली जैसा ही लगा। और आप कहते रहते हैं ना सालसा फैमिली, देखा फैमिली इकट्ठी है।
Very good.
प्रूव कर दिया।
And book also. I hope everybody has received
बुक
it.
मिल गई है,
They have
पढ़ने
received.
नहीं दे रही सर बुक को।
ये पढ़ने नहीं दे रहे मुझे, कहते बुक उठा लाई साथ में रख दे, फाइट करने आई है।
So book के साथ में there is a letter also. Please read that letter as well.
क्या चीज है?
And so I have announced my next book also in that letter. So
Okay.
please.
So where is that letter, sir?
It should be
Within
there
the book.
in the envelope only. The envelope you received, there is a letter there in that envelope. It is called as bonus gift.
इस टाइप का है कुछ।
हाँ, correct. That
सर
letter
लेटर
is
जो है ना A4 साइज का है सर, लेटर A4 साइज का है और
A4
इसकी फुल
size.
कवर के साइज का है, तो पता ही नहीं चलता, मैंने तो फेंक दिया था वैसे ही सर इसे।
Oh my God.
तो फिर आपने जो मैसेज दिया था ना, इसके बाद मैंने फिर उसको लेके वापस आया और वो तछवा के मैंने फाड़ नहीं दिया उसको।
मेरा एनवेलप
तो
तो
वापस
फटा
लेके
हुआ
आया,
था।
फिर इसमें से निकाला नहीं, फिर भी
अच्छा
उसमें से कुछ कट गया था लेटर।
अच्छा।
एक्चुअली सर बुक में रख देने का अभी नेक्स्ट टाइम।
हाँ वैसे करेंगे, चलो वैसे करेंगे।
मेरा एनवेलप ही फटा हुआ था।
अच्छा, एनवेलप फटा हुआ मिला आपको?
हाँ।
ओके, ठीक है।
This book offer is there till today?
Yeah, it is there today.
Okay.
I have not received, sir.
You will receive it, sir. अभी
Okay.
सब पोस्ट के हाथ में है।
Okay.
All right. But can we give big round of applause to Shashikant ji and then Arun
thank
ji
you.
and also Nirmal ji, because because of my health challenge, these were the three people who came to my place and then they posted it. Right? We had to post 120 books, right? So each one of them carried 40 books, and each book weighs half a kilo. So they carried 20 kgs, right, to their place. Not only that, they prepared the envelopes also. They put the letters in, they put the book in, right? They have done all of it. They pasted the, address ka, strip also on it. And then they, a lot of work they did, right? So always grateful to all three of them. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Which place you are located in, sir? Nagpur?
No, Mumbai.
Oh, you're in Mumbai.
I am in Mumbai.
सर ये बुक हम किसी को गिफ्ट भी कर सकते चाहे है?
हाँ, करो।
ठीक है, फिर मैं एक ऑर्डर कर।
करो, लेकिन एड्रेस उनका डालना, नाम उनका डालना, तो ही वो जाएगा ना।
ठीक है सर, ठीक है। Yes.
All right, everyone, can we close for the day? Let us close
Yes,
for the
okay.
day. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Yeah, take care, sir.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna close this in 3, 2, and.
Thank you, sir.